We are back at Hemlock Haven Retreats in Pennsylvania today to go and tour their second treehouse. In the last video, we checked out their Enchanted Evergreen treehouse, which is a slightly larger unit with this unique 3-tiered roof, and you have a large outdoor deck. Now we are right down the road at their Peaceful Pines A-frame cabin, which has a totally different layout. Now, at the previous treehouse, it sat right near this little babbling brook, this creek. Here at the A-frame, it sits directly above the water. You literally cannot get any closer in terms of direct water access. Now, in terms of the interior, you have some similar amenities like a fireplace, a well-equipped kitchen, and 2 smart TVs. But my favorite part is definitely the loft bedroom upstairs, because you have this massive A-frame window right next to the bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Be sure again to watch my previous video and then come back here to the comments and let me know if you prefer their Enchanted Evergreen treehouse or where we are today at their Peaceful Pines A-frame. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's now go and start the full tour. Welcome to our final video from Pennsylvania and to this tiny A-frame treehouse. I'm going to walk across this bridge and you'll catch your first glimpse of this tiny A-frame treehouse over on the left-hand side. This is the back end of the exterior and you'll see the little creek that flows directly underneath the home. Now, you shouldn't drive your car across the bridge, so it's best to park and then bring your belongings across. Let's continue on now to go and see the rest of the exterior. We are nestled deep in the forest here. There is a lot of privacy, and I'm going to keep walking up this path to get a little bit closer. You'll see the staircase over there on the left-hand side, and now this is my favorite part of the exterior. This is more the front end. I mean, just look at this beauty. The sunset hits this treehouse just perfectly later in the day, and I turned on all of the interior and exterior lights to bring out that orange glow a bit more. I still can't quite fathom how they managed to build this thing directly over the water. I think it definitely took a good amount of engineering. This is a place you definitely go to feel more connected to nature. And here are just some closer up shots of the creek, which is right under and next to the home. And all of my viewers tend to get curious about how they build structures like this. So here is a quick shot of more of the foundation. Towards the entrance now, you have this simple fire pit set up with 2 chairs, and this is a staircase that leads up, and I loved how they built out this deck around the tree, and you have a little suspension bridge which leads to the door. And finally, here is Cook Forest State Park. You have 8,500 acres of land at your doorstep, which is perfect for hiking, fishing, and other outdoor activities. But that's it for everything on the exterior, guys. So let's go and start the interior portion of the tour. When you first enter, directly ahead is this couch, and next to the entrance there is your smart TV and fireplace. But we'll start in this corner. So obviously there is your couch. It's very plush and comfy, and it's right next to the main kitchen countertop with an additional chair and also the ladder. Now, closer to the entrance, again, there is that fireplace. You can actually mess around with the settings a little bit and change the output and the color. And then even though we are pretty deep here in the woods, you do still have a smart TV and Netflix. Now, directly outside of the door, next to that space we just saw, you can exit out to this small little outdoor deck and look down directly to the nice and peaceful creek. You have 2 chairs like this and a small table. I mean, what better way to start your morning off with a cup of coffee sitting in one of these chairs looking out into the wilderness. Back inside now, let's begin to go into the kitchen a little bit. You have your main countertop space there on the right side and these 2 little stools so you can eat all of your meals at this spot. The host also left behind this nice little bottle of wine. I believe it's from a local distributor. But let's go even deeper, and despite the smaller size of this entire home, they managed to jam-pack this kitchen with all of your major appliances, ranging from your coffee machine, microwave, toaster, and stovetop. You even have a fridge and freezer unit down there below, and you have a lot of your mugs, glasses, and other essentials up here on top of this shelf. Directly next to the kitchen, let's continue on now into the bathroom, which might actually be one of the most spacious rooms in this entire place. But you have your toilet, a cool rounded mirror on the right hand side, and straight ahead is your sink with plenty of extra towels. And finally, if you look over to the left, you'll see the shower, which has some simple white subway tiles. Let's head to the final room now, which is the loft bedroom. It is accessed via this ladder. The ladder is quite steep, to be honest. You can pull it out like this to make it a little bit more manageable, but let's go on up. Definitely watch your step. It's pretty steep. You can see here from top looking back down from where we just came from. And welcome now to the loft bedroom. The majority of this area is taken up by the mattress. You have a king bed, but there is a small nightstand on the right. You have this lovely bare lamp, and they did manage to fit another smart TV up here. So you actually have 2 smart TVs inside of this tiny A-frame. But of course, the highlights of this space is the massive A-frame window. I mean, just look at the size of this thing, all of the glass and the natural light that is just pouring in. And you have a few trees that are pretty close, almost up against the window. So you truly feel connected to the trees in the woods when you first wake up. And finally, here is just looking out in the opposite direction. This is more right above the living room space. There are just windows everywhere. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you prefer their A-frame treehouse or their slightly larger 3-tiered roof treehouse that we toured in my last video. Both video tours are linked down in the video description, so give both of them a watch and let me know your preference. Thanks again so much for watching and for all of your support, guys, and I will see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.